Hey, welcome to Outbreak Island. We are on update 7, and we're continuing with our playthrough on this release. Now, if you've never heard of Outbreak Island before, the link to the Steam game is in the description. It's a really good game, open world sandbox horror game with crafting, building, trading, exploration, missions, challenges. There's something for everybody in this game. And yeah, we are going to load up our save game from 2 days ago. And I think we're at a point where we've done all the missions. Let me just see in the journal. Yeah, we've done all the missions. There's no active missions available now, and I think on our challenges we need to get things done. So, yeah, let us see exactly what we need to do. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. I think it's a green. Is it a green or a red beam night? It's a red beam night. So I'm going to grab these berries. Hopefully I'm not going to get any monsters chasing me, but if we get them, we'll deal with them. I don't see any. You know, this has been a really great playthrough. This has been really enjoyable, and I wonder if there's a crate in here or how deep it is. No, no containers in here. I've had lots of fun on this update 7, and we've got beehives, we've got an NPC we can trade with. Oh, there's one. There's another. So let's get our machete out and take one of these on. And there's another bush here. Now, I said I wasn't going to collect any more berries, but I am. I certainly am. How much water have we got? 80. And how much honey have we got? 55. Right. Herbs are at 25%-ish. Okay. Put that away again. Got about another hour before the electricity turns off. Where did I put berries? I've only got 8 berries. Yeah, that's the grilled mutant crab, and those are yeah. I know what I'm doing with that. So let's start. We've got no use for knowledge points. We've got absolutely no use. The no supply boxes available. We've used all those. Can't remember how many sticks. How many sticks do we need to make on the challenge? 10 sticks. So that's 4 wood planks. I do believe. So if we make 1, 2, 3 and 4, we should get 8 knowledge points. Absolutely no use for the sticks whatsoever. What else have we got to do? We've got to make springs and nylon and weapon components. Let's see what it takes to make a spring. 1 metal bar, 1 metal component, so we need 5 of each. And for making nylon, we need plastic, so we need 5 plastic, 5 metal bars. Let's do the nylon first. 1. And that should get us more knowledge points. And then springs. Okay, so we only needed to make 4. See, we've got right. Okay, what else we got now? Weapon components. Jesus. So we need 1 tape, 2 springs, and 2 metal components. So, hang on, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to make 5. So, that's going to be 10 metal, 10 springs, and 1 tape. Yeah, we've only got 8 springs, haven't we? And I think what I'm going to do is, the beam is off now, so we're out of danger. But I'm going to go and get another 2 springs. But I might as well do them here. You know, I might as well collect, do a run around, maybe. So we need 2 springs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tape. And we've got any metal components here? We haven't. So, what have we got to eat? We can have one of those and drink some water. I'm going to save here. And I'll do a bit of a run around. I'm not going to collect everything. I'm just going to be very selective in what I pick up. Metal components, metal bars, scrap, ammo. So we have a spring there, but no need for it, no use for it. Bottle, I'll take the bottle. And ammo, do I need paint? I'll just take the 1 paint. I'll see what the situation is with the paint shortly. take both of those, jump over here, pick up the bandage, and then we shall go back. Yeah, I'm going to take both of those. Pick up the scrap while I'm here. Yeah, I'm going to I'll pick up the paint, I'll see where I'm at with the paint, and I'll drop them, excuse me, if I don't need them, or if I've got too much. Take that, leave the springs. Okay. Two metal bars, good. And two of those, that's fine. Oh yeah, we'll have some of that. I don't think we could actually. We could make some paint. 26. 4s don't go into 26, but they do go into 28. However, I'm gonna eat the apple. I'm gonna start putting stuff in here. Well, I've got 16 lockpicks, however. 3 metal bars, 4 metal components. Well, actually, let's put the springs in here and the tape. Take the metal components. Yeah, that's cool. Don't see any monsters. We're not picking up any more gunpowder. But I was thinking we could make a load of ammo and get rid of some of that. We're not done matches. We could get rid of some of that gunpowder that we've got. We've got 90 gunpowder. We're taking both of those. We don't want any more paint. Really don't want any more paint. Both of them. No more tape. None of that. Both of those. In fact, we're gonna eat the candy bar. I didn't. No, there's nothing over there. What have I forgot? Oh, I thought there was scrap on the floor somewhere. I mentioned it in another stream when I was around here. We'll get rid of this circle on the bar. That's been on the map forever. Let's have a see what we've got. Yeah, we'll put that in there. The metal bars in there. We've only got 5 components. We can make more if we need to. Bread in there. Might as well put. Oh no, I want the canfish. Yeah, I want the canfish on me. So, and then the bottle. Just drink from storage. Might as well go down and search these. Why not? If not, why not? take both of those. Both of those, thank you. Get the weapon out ready, because we know what's coming. Yeah, we'll just take the med kit. Get to just round this corner and then will appear. There he is. Come here, boyo. Yeah. Eesh. So he has gone to meet his maker. Put that away now. What have we got? We'll take some. We don't want that. And we don't want any of that. We take the seeds, leave the plank. Excuse me. Leave the springs. Take the bait. So nothing too fantastic in the way of loot, but I'm glad I did it, because when I don't do it, I'm always thinking I'm missing out on some really great loot, and you know, I didn't bother, so that's my loss. And when I don't find it, I'm quite happy, because then I know what I'm not missing, if you know what I mean. Seeds, fishing bait, avocado, iron bar. That's all we need, isn't it? That's all we need. I will save here again, and I will also I need to actually, let me do this first. I've got some alcohol, medical alcohol in this container. And how many bandages have I got? 14. So no cotton wool. Oh yes, I've got cotton wool. Yeah, we'll leave those here, because I'm going to use this container for selling things. You know, there's a few things in there that I want to keep for survival. Everything else I'm going to be selling. We might as well take 3 of these while we're here. And then we've got everything we need to make weapon components. We can leave them here. That's going to be a better idea than taking them with us. So forget. I want 10 bars, don't I? Oh, no, I don't want springs. Oh, yeah, I do. I want springs, not bars. Duh. I know what I'm doing. So I've got 10 springs, 10 components, and I can't remember what else it was now, but I'm going to find out. That's the wrong bench. I know. I'm just testing you to see if you tape. It's tape. I'm just testing you to see if you're paying attention. Right, so 5 weapons components coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and ding ding, we get 5 knowledge points. So I am gonna put those in here. Excuse me, I've got 9 now. What else have we got on the old challenges? First aid kit, vehicle respawn kit, and vehicle repair kit. So the first aid kits I'm going to have to do back at the farmhouse because they require herbs. Vehicle respawn kit and vehicle repair kit, and I think they are, wait on a minute, 2 metal components, and the vehicle repair is gears. We need 3 gears. We ain't got any gear. In fact, I thought I had gears in here. Oh, I've only got one gear. So, gonna have to make 2 gears. When I get some metal bars, that is. And I make 2 gears. And I want some metal components. In fact, I'll take them all, because I'm probably going to be using these. What I don't use, I'll sell. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5 knowledge points for each. So that's 2 more. Excuse me. 2 more items ticked off our list. Now, I think. Don't think we're going to need any more metal components or bars. I've got, yeah, for the canned veg, I'm going to need 3 metal bars. But I think I've got those at the farmhouse. So anyway, what I'm going to do is, how many have I got? 10. So we'll put these in here. And keep 3 of these. Take the scrap with us. Put the vehicle repair kits in there, and we've only got space for 1 more. We're now full on this. No. I've just got way too much gunpowder. What is it to make bullets? Rifle ammo. To make 30. Well, I can get rid of these. So I can make. I need a broken shotgun. Don't know where to get the broken weapons from. But how much ammo have I got? Loads. Loads and loads and loads. So we'll keep that in there. We'll eat the stuff. Excuse me. Now I'll save this. It is rather quiet. I haven't seen a monster for a while. Yeah, that's good. That's all right. I don't know what it is, but I want bread, seeds, avocado. We'll take the metal bar. We only need one of those in the vehicle. We'll put 3 in there. We don't need any. Yeah. Vehicle respawn kit we can put in here. No point in putting them in the house because this is a vehicle respawn location, is the garage. We can basically get rid of those batteries. The nylon, we've got shitloads of stuff now that we're never going to use. Oh, the herbs are ready. So what we'll do is, oh God, I'll go to the old place where it was. It's here. 1, 2, right. It's rather inconvenient having the garden soil. I thought I'd filled a bottle. We need plastic for the empty bottle, right? Garden soil. Right, so how many herb seeds have we got? 3. So what we'll do is pick the herbs. We should be getting points soon. And we want to herb seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now then, we want to plant some more. And it will grow. Now we should have, yeah, we have. We should have enough, excuse me, to make some herbal tea. So, herbal tea. 1, 2, 3. We get 8 knowledge points for that. So the tea, where we're putting the drinks. Here. We're putting the drinks here, so and the herbs we'll put in here. Alright, vehicle repair kit can go here. Bread and avocado. And we'll make some more berry tea. All right. be fine. Yeah. So we've now got, excuse me, we need to make 5 first aid kits. However, first aid kit requires bandages and a herb, I think. So we're going to wait for those herbs to grow. See if there's any honey for us to pick up. There is. Got 2 jars of honey. Now, how much honey toast do we need to make? Oh, was honey toast? No, honey toast wasn't a challenge. It's not a challenge. So we need to get 5 more fish. I think we've got 6 fish at the fishing village. We're only on day 18. So we've grown 16 veg. That's 8 beds of herbs. There are some vegetables you get 3 from. You get 3 out of a seed. Things like carrots. So that we need to do some carrots as well to get carrot soup. I think carrots might be in the in something else as well. So yeah, you know, getting 60 veg is going to take a few days, but it's an automated thing that we just plant them and away we go. Right. So let me just 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, and I want to make some toast. Honey toast. 1, 2, 3. That's cool. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Yes. Restores hunger by 10%. Should also give you some energy. I know. No, I'm thinking it should give you some health, but nah, that's wishful thinking. I mean, honey toast is gorgeous. I like the solid honey. You know, the runny honey. I like, but I much prefer the solid honey. But that shit's expensive these days. Not half. Alan Fluff Freeman. Not half. Right. So we can actually, we're gonna eat some of that. We've got loads of water. We're never ever gonna run out of water or need for water. I mean, we've got loads. We've got absolutely loads. I'm gonna save the game here while I think on. I mean, this is just running around, tying up loose ends. We've got all the knowledge we can get. I did make a suggestion for Beekeeper on the Discord channel, and you know, said if there was a beekeeper skill, it would increase the speed of of the honey by 10%, which would be cool. I mean, you know, you've got farmer for the farming, fisherman for the fishing, but you've got nothing for the bees. So I was thinking a beekeeper skill might be a cool idea. Just bear with me one moment while I investigate. Right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Right. There's so many messages. Oh God, no. Not even interested in that. What I want to do is, what time are we on? Right. We can. Oh no, I want to turn that off. Challenge. So apart from the fishing and the days, we're just going to have to hang around for 12 days and then some. I know it's not going to be a red beam night tonight. Well, for the next few nights, in fact, but we get over at the fishing village. Please give us a ramp for them bloody train tracks. And the road is this the road? No, I've missed the road because I can't fucking see where I'm going. Is this? No, that's not the road. I know where I'm going. This is the road. This is the road, right. I wish the lighting was better on the truck. I mean, if we turn the light, can we? Oh no, we can't turn the lights off. But the lighting is the same no matter what the conditions of the weather are. So, yeah. Slightly strange, but I keep running over that goddamn boat, don't I? Right, here we go. We can do a bit of a run around. Yeah, we'll have both of those. I won't have any of that. Save the game here. And put them in there. Both of those. Leave the tip. We don't want no more tip, because that would just be unwise. No more logs. I think it might be because we haven't... oh, go on then. Go on then. We haven't cut the existing logs up yet. We'll keep the scrap on us, but we'll put the components in here just in case. We're not going to need them. We are not going to need... oh, that's one thing I forgot, isn't it? I want the... oh, electricity is just about to come on. I want all the bit I've got from here. Ding! Right, so, yep, I'll be getting some more points here. So I've got 5 knowledge points and a shitload more bit. We haven't got any wood. Any thingamabob, you know. You know what I'm saying? Short planks for firewood. That's all wait around. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll have one of them. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Doo-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. I think we're good for monsters. We're doing really well for monsters because I haven't seen it. Oh, there's one. 2. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Another one there. Well, oh god. Okay, fella. Is he? I need more monsters. I'm going to save the game. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. And then I'll put the rest in here. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. More drink. Thank you. Because what I want is matches and wood in this storage box. It's 1 matches and 2 small planks to to set the grill going. We're just going to wait until the fishing's done. So yeah, I'm just looking at the lightning and thinking how good it is. Reminds me of Rust. Rust has got some really, really cool lightning. But got about 4 hours to go before the beam turns off. In fact, where is the beam? There it is. I wonder... See, it seems to be coming from around this area. I might actually go over there and see how close I can get to the beam. Might start getting like radiation burns and stuff. That'd be cool. So I'll grab another 2 baits. And I don't know how many. Does it keep counting up? No, it doesn't. It stops. So we've already got 35, but we've got 12 more. So we've actually got 47, but it stops counting at 35. Another suggestion I made is to extend the kill, you know, the kill enemies challenge, because it only goes up to 100. But I'm finding I kill 100 enemies in the first few days. In the first 4 or 5 days, I've killed best part of 50 or 60. And before 10 days, I've killed 100. So I'm thinking, you know, more knowledge points for whatever the developers are going to include. I would also extend the supply crates as well. And now I think we get about 10 crates, but I've only got 3 solar panels, and I think it was my second playthrough. I spent 8 hours searching every fucking loot box known to me. I went round and looted everything for like 8 hours straight and didn't find another solar panel component. It doesn't really matter because the developers have now included solar panel components in the manufacturing crafting process, so you're not desperate. But yeah, up until update 6, which I think is when they included it, I never had solar panels on the house, on the farmhouse, and it was really fucking annoying. But since update 6, it's one of the first things I did, because that's what I was most interested in. So I made all the tools and got the, I think it's the electrician skill to build that. So I did that. Also, I'm wondering about Edgar's backpack. You know, Edgar, the NPC, he said, I can't fully trust you until you retrieve the backpack. And I thought, oh, there's going to be something cool. You know, he's going to give us more items to trade or better prices or whatever after we get his backpack. But there's no change. So I'm wondering if that's still a work in progress. Or if there's more NPCs coming along, that would be cool. You know, if you had like a hunter NPC, or a timber merchant NPC, because you know you can sell metal bars to Edgar, and he's a farmer, and it just doesn't make sense to be selling metal bars to, you know, maybe metal components. So a farmer could make some tools or something, you know, like a plough or a hoe or a scythe or a pitchfork. I don't know, you know, you'd be selling iron bars to a blacksmith. Or a weaponsmith. Right, I think... Yeah, we ain't got any more bait. Hang on, I know what I'm doing. So we'll put... Oh, wrong button. Yeah. And a fisherman NPC that you can buy bait from. Or you have a shovel. You do have a shovel, it's a tool, but you can't use it. But I'm thinking of a shovel, like use it as a melee weapon, and for digging in the ground you could have like a random chance of digging up some worms for bait from the ground. And it wouldn't have to be very high. You know, you won't be digging up 5 or 6 worms every time you use your shovel. It'll be one every 6 to 8 to 10 attempts. Especially if you could buy it. You don't want it to be too easy to get if it's a commodity that's sold. You just want to give it the right balance. For players who can't be bothered, they'd rather buy it. And for players who was that fucking tight, they'll never buy it. So they go around digging up worms with a shovel, you know. I'm in the second camp, by the way. You know, if there's a way to get it for free, I'm not going to pay for it. I'm a bit like that in real life with certain things as well, but yeah. In fact, let me just check. I want to check where's my... There it is. Yeah, that's okay. Got some Rust Twitch rival drops going on at the minute, so I keep checking them to make sure that they're still progressing. Yeah, we'll have one of those, and yeah, I'll leave that for now. We'll get a drink. How long we got? 2 hours until the energy beam goes off. It must be the beam that causes the storm. I wonder if there's ever a night with a beam where it isn't a storm. I would only have the storm going when it's like a red beam night. It's supercharging the atmosphere, or, you know, burning the air or something. Bum, bum, bum. The hell? When you're watching it, it goes so slowly, but when I'm thinking about other things and talking, it goes quick. You know what they call them, clock watchers, people you work with, and they're glancing up at the clock every 2 minutes to see what time it is because they want to go home or they want to get out of work. And the day goes so slow when you do that. But when you're busy, involved in something, you look at the clock and you think, oh my God, it's nearly time to go home. All right. This will be the last one. In fact, we might not even wait here for this. Yeah, we will. We've got some monsters up there, but what I want to do as well is visit some of these islands. I want to see if the developers have put any crates or anything on the islands. In fact, while I'm waiting, I'm going to go get a drink. Have we got more gear? We have. So we'll have some of that. We'll take the gunpowder as well. Yeah, we'll take both of those. Both of those. Why not? Why not? Why not? Both of those as well. Yeah, cool. Don't go that way. And those. Right, so we should, I'm hoping, get more. I'm just looking out for monsters. We'll take both of those. Yeah, we're cool. We're good. Just 3 ammo. Both of those. We're gonna have a drink. And we're gonna save the game. So, what do we got? 1 more stick, 1 more, oh, 9 more planks of wood. I'm not going to need this much wood, honestly. I'm going to be filling this up with stuff I don't need and will never use, but I don't care because it's all part of a learning process. Did I pick that up? No. Get that, leave the tape, and both of those. So, we've got 52 fish, 54 fish in fact. Loads of food. In fact, I'm going to take that with me. Yeah, cool. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes. Beam disabled and the sun comes up. Oh god, we've got even more now. It's refilled the boxes for some reason. I don't know why. Only usually does that on when it changes day or we leave the area. Doesn't give us any more logs, has it? Yes, it has. Don't like turning down paint like that, but yeah. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-da. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. We definitely don't want any more. In fact, just bear with me. This will annoy me if I don't do this. Where was it? Where was that plank of wood? I've got 29. If I get that plank of wood I found, I'll have 30. Was it in this? No. Where was it? Where was that plank of wood? There it was. Right. I think this one's going to be... Yeah, that's done. So if I put the plank of wood in here, I'll have 30 planks. Not that I'll need them, but... Yeah, I've got way more than enough. Way more. And just because the developers put a crate there, I've gone and like filled it up, or I'm trying to fill it up. I'll use whatever space I've got. The whole point of me coming here was to grab some fish to take with me back to... Oh no, I don't need it. I don't need it. But it wasn't the whole point. The point of me coming here was to get the fishing challenge done. And I've done that now, so... Where's these monsters? You little bastard. Go away. That's weird. That is weird. He's done that a few times. Look at the speed of him. Look at the speed of him. That is one monster on steroids. Not anymore. Now there's a bed in there, but I'm cool. That's the port. Ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum ba-dum. Do-do-do, do-do-do. See if there's any balls up here to get some meat from. Oh, don't do this again. Don't do this again. Good. I remember I had to chase a boar all over and it was painful. There should be another one somewhere. Yeah. Just bear with me. Ba-dum-bum. All right. Did I? No. Let's have a see what we've got. Scrap metal comes with us. Metal components. We can put in here. Yeah. And we've got some more herbs ready. Right, so berry, carrot, potato, radish. What else have we got in here? Raw meat, raw mutant crab. Yeah, we'll do that. In fact, we'll get rid of this now. And did I? Scrap metal, right, okay. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Prime mover. Yeah. Excuse me. So if I cook some steel, some metal bars, I should maybe stop doing this. Unless I'm gonna waste time selling them to Edgar for no reason. But it might be something for the future of the game. You know, you might need to buy something from a certain place or an NPC, and you've got to generate the money for it by selling some commodity to another NPC. And as long as it isn't like each end of the map, you wouldn't mind doing that. Because I've played games where, I think it was Mass Effect, where I had to go pick something up and then I went and picked it up and then I had to deliver it back to somewhere that was very close to where I got the mission from to start with. And I'm like, why are they having me travel at fucking extremes of the map? It's not fun. You know, it was rather excruciating. So, avocado. Well, we've got fucking too many of these now. We've got way too many. But I want to... Okay. So we'll go make some... first aid kits. We need 1 herb, 1 cotton wool, and 1 alcohol. So we need 5 alcohol and 5 cotton wool. Not that one. Not that one. That one. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get 5 more knowledge points. That's great. What is left on the challenges now? We're up to 32 veg. Grilled fish. We do need fish. Bollocks. I thought I'd grilled some fish. I thought I'd done that already. Balls. I know what I'm doing. Carrot. And 2 of them. So, carrots, 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 and carrots, and same again. Wait for them to grow. Got any more honey yet? Yep. Yeah, they're going again, aren't they? So what I'm going to do here is make more herbal tea, but how many? I've only got 1, so Yeah, let me see how many herbs I've got. I haven't got any herb seeds. So I'm going to turn the herb seeds. I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So turn the herbs into seeds and then put them in here. And then we're gonna one of them, 2 of them. We're gonna take all the stuff we've got to grill out of here. We're gonna fuel it up, add fuel, and then we'll do the fish first. And we should get a ding after 3. Yep, 8 more points. So that's that thump again and footsteps. And I'm ignoring it because it's happened so many times and nothing's happened. And the number of times I've thought, oh, hang on a minute, there's something there. Some bastard's opened the doors on the barn again. God, it's them monsters. Meat's in here, isn't it? So we'll put all the meat in here. And we'll put the grilled mutant crab. We're not going to be doing any more grilled crab or any more grilled fish. Gives us 45% hunger. That's 10%. Oh, wait a minute. Put the honey in here. And put the herbs in here. Oh, in fact, no. We'll make 2 more herbal teas. Put them in the drinks cupboard. In fact, let me show you the difference between the berry tea restores hunger by 15% and thirst by 20%, and the herbal tea restores thirst by 30% and health by 20%. So you get hunger and thirst with the berry, you get health and thirst from the herbal tea. Really, really good combination. Right. So let me have a look at the food situation. We're good. We're absolutely good. Yeah. In fact, let me put I've got 16 of these and I don't want 16. Where's it? Oh, there they are. So yeah. Now we need to. We'll have one of those and a drink out of the thing. What bottles have we got? 12 out of 15. 10. Fucking med packs. This one. I don't need that many med packs at all. I mean, I feel 17 med packs. I'm feeling a bit like Florence Nightingale. So, carrot soup next. I need to make 3 of them. And the cream soup. But I'll need water for the soup. Let's just have a see. Cream soup is, yeah, carrots for that as well. So the carrot soup is just carrot. The vegetable soup needs, I thought the cream soup needed water bottles as well, but no. I've got more water bottles than I know what to do with, so I'm going to be good on that. I need to do canned vegetables as well. I need a metal bar for that, but cabbage, carrot and pepper, and that's cabbage, beetroot and eggplant. And you can put anything in a vegetable soup, can't you? As long as it's not too contrasting. I don't think you put sprouts in a vegetable soup. Some people might. Yeah, okay. So just gonna have to grow those as we need them. So it's basically cabbage in those 2. Cabbage and carrot and radish. Yeah. So I'll get a stock going, you see, when I'll get a bit of a stock going of veg in there. That's why I've kept that empty. And yeah, okay. So that volcano doesn't look like there's any way up. What are we on here? 52%, right. What I will do is go on a summer holiday. I'll take a can of that. Alright then, alright. Bullets. Yeah, we'll have both of those. We're up to 8 PM. Oh shit, no, we took those. We want to lose those. I don't want them. Ba-da 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 ba-dum. I think the spawn rate or the respawn rate on containers should be a little bit slower as well, because now you're getting too much loot in too short a time, and you've got to span it out for 30 days to get the challenge. 75, 70 and 64. Okay. However, I wanna. Where's that road gone? I've never ever been up there. I wanna go see what there is. And on my way back, I'll probably go to the garage, the gas station. What's this place called again? Ashwood. So there's Greenwood, Goodwin and Ashwood. One man came across the sea, he brought us pain and misery. Is that... No. I'm thinking the railway line is the railway line is the marker, but it isn't. Run to the hills, run for your life. Aye. We can't get in here because of the grid wall, but it's telling us you're having a laugh. So there's a massive wall. We can't get anywhere near it. We can't get anywhere near it. Right. So that's a no-go. Well-designed wall as well, it's fortified. See, there's no way past here. We just can't... We can't get past the grid wall because the developers haven't finished that off yet, so it's still a work in progress, so we can't get any entry. And I haven't tried. Who's this? Just bear with me one moment. I'll get back to that in a minute. I certainly will. So, yeah, we can't get through there. Because of the shield's down. We took the shield down in the pendulum bunker, but there's just no way we're getting through at all. I shouldn't be picking berries up, but who cares? I could eat them. Don't have to make drinks out of them, but we shall go. In fact, what I'm going to do is, if I challenges, no, what's it called? Ceiling restoration. And I'll put the marker. I just read on Discord, one of the guys said, I set the marker to the farmhouse, you know, using one of the renovation missions. I thought, yeah, that'd be cool, because you can't remove the map marker for the quest. And I asked the devs to include an untrack button, so you didn't have that marker on your thing all the time. Let's... We could pick up some mushrooms and berries here, to be honest. No, there's one. Yeah. And, oh, there's a doodah. Where was it? There it is. So always looking for seeds. Or food or drink. Or scrap, as it happens. No more in here, is there? Yeah, I'd say them. Nothing. How did I know? Sounded a duck quack there. There are no ducks in the game, but I definitely heard a duck quack. I just hear things. Green beam. More mushrooms. Never seen them before. There's a boar around here somewhere. Where did it go? Oh, you bastard. Excuse me. Right. Oh, we're not picking up any more crab meat. I know where I'm going. What is that there? I keep seeing that house and I'm thinking, is that part of the village? It is. Right. So I know where that is. I thought it was a house on its own that I'd never seen before. Or I've never visited before, but it isn't. It's a scrapyard. Cheeky bastard. He fired at me after I'd hit him. Refuel vehicle. Actually, we will have one of those, and actually we'll have a couple of these as well. Well, we'll have 3 of those. Why not? Okay. Missed him. Yeah, whatever. We just got loads of time to kill now because we've done this so quickly. You know, we finished the final mission within 18 days. We, if we were lazy, excuse me, if we were lazy, we'd go to bed and just skip the time. And fucking hit me. We'd just skip the time and get it up to 30 days, but there's so much more to do. I mean, there's places I haven't even been to on the map yet. Like the islands I was talking about. You know, it would be an idea just to... We'd have to swim. You know, have full hunger and thirst and health. And then swim there. We've got a bush. Yeah, we have. It'd be funny if we got halfway then we got like attacked by a mutant shark or something. That would be funny as. Especially if the shark made noises like the crabs. Yeah, that would be funny. Oh my god, no! Or you see a fin in the water, then you hear the da 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 da. You're like, no, God, get out of the water! If you've never seen Jaws with Roy Schneider, you've got to watch that. Is it Schneider or Scheider? I can't ever remember, but great actor. He did Marathon Man with Justin. Ah, shit! It's in my fucking garage. Jesus Christ! That is not on. That is not on. These are times when I just want to curse the devs and say, "You bastards!" They shit the life out of me. I'm going to use a couple of bandages, I think. Right, okay. Did I have anything in this? Yes, I did. Right. Cotton wool's becoming sparse as well. Yeah. So we will make some more berry tea. And we've got way too much of this, but we said we weren't making any more and then we did, so I don't care. Hang on. 15 of those. Medical alcohol. We got any? No, we haven't. Da 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 da. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Run to the hills. Run for your life. Right. What do we need? What do we got? What do we need? Excuse me. We're gonna need 9 carrots. But we're gonna get shitloads of carrots from these because it's 3 carrots each. So how many have we got? 24, right, great. So what we do is make 3 carrot soup. And that gets our challenge completed. Another 8 points. God, where am I going to put the fucking soup? We'll put it in here. The carrot soup is 40% hunger and 10% thirst. So we've got 15 carrots. I want to see how many carrot seeds we've got. 4. So I'll make 4 more carrot seeds. And then we've got 11 carrot. I want 8 of everything. At least 8 of everything. And then, if I ever need to plant a full 8 boxes, I can do. And what we'll do is put 6 in here. Which doesn't give me enough. I know. Just bear with me. We're gonna need 3, 6, 9 carrots. But I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to go for pepper, carrot, radish. So we need grilled peppers as well. So we're going to need 6 peppers, plus 9, 15. Oh, we're going to have to do, I think we're going to have to do 2 batches of pepper. But we want cabbage next. God, I forgot the soil. You soon go through this soil as well when you're doing this. That's why I want to collect loads of bags. I just want loads of bags, loads of grow bags, so I never run out. Right, so I think we might have to do 2 batches of cabbage as well, but we'll see. We'll work it all out. We'll see. Cabbage. Thank you. Cabbage. Cabbage. And guess what? Cabbage. Right. What's those for? Cabbage and 3 more cabbage. Right, so some of these are gonna we'll have to do 2 batches, but I think some will go into seeds. You get 3 of them, so yeah. We'll see, we'll see. In fact, what I'll do, I'll just dump everything in here for now. I know, where is it? Where has it gone? There. I know it's not the most efficient way, but when I've grown everything I need to grow, I just turn everything into seeds then. Keep at least 8 of every seed, and then you're covered. Berries, I don't know what to do with berries. I'll tell you what, how much do we get? We get 5%. I'll just eat it. So we'll have 1 of these. We'll have 2 of these. That'll put us up to 100%. We got any more honey while we're here? Yeah. 2 more jars of honey. I mean, we should be conservative in collecting this because we've got shitloads now and we don't want to be stocking up too much on it. You should be able to sell honey. I mean, who doesn't buy or like honey? It's one of nature's absolute wonders. Okay, so yeah. I've got anywhere else we want to go? Not really. Not on the main map anyway. What time is it? Oh, wait a minute. I'll go and save the game. Save the game. Dave double eggs, as they say. Right. I mean, I've got 120 points now, you know, and I can't spend them on anything because I've got all my skills. However, we will go for a wander. In fact, let me look down by the village, because if there's a cliff down to the water, then I'm kind of stuck. But if there isn't, what the hell? Where's that? Where's he gone? Where's the boar? Can't see. Oh, there he is. Come on, Mr. Boar. Thank you any more, mens. No, we're cool. We're cool. Right, so if I open the map here, I'm going to sink in the water, aren't I? Kind of guessing this is the right way to go. In fact, it is. It's going to be shit if you've got monsters spawning here as well. Right, so here we are on this island. And I specifically saved the game before I came here, in case it was a complete waste of time and there are no crates and there's nothing to see, but there are trees and rocks and stuff, so if I find anything it will intrigue me. So you can't see these wrecks, and I'm thinking, why would you put wrecks here if not for a reason? Caves or something, you know. Could imagine there'd be a cave here because you can't see the entrance from the other side. Trees growing out of rock here. But yeah, these shipwrecks, very interesting. But the fact that there's trees here, you know, the developers have bothered to put trees here. So maybe it's coming in a future update, but I don't think there's anything here to interest us or any reason to be here. Can we? No. Nope, won't let us. So is there any other way up? Don't think there is. Nah. Oh, that was quite promising. We try that one again. No, it's not going to let us up there, is it? Nah. Okay. Well, there's no monsters here. But apart from trees, grass and a couple of shipwrecks and a load of rocks, there's no there's even flowers and grass underneath the waterline. Where's the? This is where we should be going. Do 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 do. Can we stand here? No. Well, we can, but we'd have to be absolutely on it. No, we'll swim. This is where we're going, where the car is. But it's just interesting to check out places where you can go, but you don't know what's there because you've never been before. Back on the main island. Back on the main island. Right. So I mean, there is that one that's slightly closer. That one's going to be a bastard to get to, but I wonder if you can even get there. And if you can you swim over to the other side and get to where you're not supposed to be? And there might not even be anything over there. It depends how much work the developers have done and if they've made a way to get there, like by swimming. Hey Edgar, dude, I need information. So, not really. Garden soil, how much? 25, jeez. Oh, but he's got all the seeds. How much is the seeds? 10. Are all the seeds 10? Yeah. So yeah, we're sorted. If we run out of seeds, we've got nearly 2,000 money. If we run out of seeds, hang on, wrong button. We can always buy some from Edgar. Yeah, he's. Oh, wait a minute. Did he sell? Would he buy the melee weapons from us before? And how much are they? 15. You see, it's not worth making. While you're selling metal bars for 10, it takes a shitload of bars to make a mace and a battle axe. So you better selling the metal bars as is. But if you could make guns, you get 100. So I don't know how many metal bars it takes to make a gun. An automatic pistol or semi-automatic pistol. Let me just. I just can't help myself, can I? See a bush and I've got to go pick berries up from it. So we are here, and there is a road. Or so I thought. No, there isn't. Where was that road that I saw? And I thought, I've never been up there. That's not a road. Oh God, I know what I'm doing. No! I have passed my driving test. Honestly, there it is. So there's the road. Right. So it brings us out here. Okay. So what's lurking over here then? Just trees and grass. And that is the graveyard. We might as well go this way. This is just as fast or long, however you want to term it. Is that taking us up to... No. Where do we actually need to be? We want to be, really, at the sawmill, don't we? Yeah. It's going to be a bit of an adventure anyway, because we don't know if we can even make it. But we'll have a look. Chances are I'm just going to quit soon anyway and not bother saving the game, because there's no point if there's nothing, no reason to go and see what I've already seen. So no, we can't get down there. It's all cliffs. There's the island. Yeah, I'll ship both of those. In fact, I'll put the fucking gears in the car to sell. And the scrap. And the berries and the raw meat. Right. Okay. Nothing in there. take the carrot seeds. So we're going to have one of these and two of these. Oh, bear with me 30 seconds, be right back. Okay. I think what we'll do, have a look in this crate over here. Take the iron bar, why not? Now is there any... Aha! I'll check all of them for the sake of it. There's a fucking deep one down there, look. So I don't get why there's containers like this when it's just normal stuff in them. Come on, get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there. Nice. But if you dive into great depths and getting scrap for it, there's no point in diving to great depths. Maybe there's a loot table that's not been implemented yet, you know, better loot, greater loot, maybe solar panel components or something. But I've wanted to do this ever since I first played and saw the island off the coast, the small island, and I thought, I wonder if you can get there. You know, I've always enjoyed exploring in games. Ever since Duke Nukem 3D. When Duke Nukem 3D came out, a mate of mine who I used to work with, he said, you know there's Easter eggs in Duke Nukem? And I said, what? Easter eggs? Like chocolate Easter eggs? He went, no. Stuff that developers put in there for you to find. They call them Easter eggs. And I'm like, why? He said, no, it's just a name. And since Duke Nukem 3D, I've always been on the lookout for things that developers put in just for a giggle, or, you know, for you to find. Right, so here we are on this island. and I'm guessing this is going to be exactly the same as the previous one, where it's grass and trees, nothing of interest. But that's a guess, because it's my first time here. And we've got some rather interesting looking rocks. Oh God, I thought that was a cave then. I thought it was like a cave entrance. It's not, it's just a weird coloured boulder that blends in as you get further towards it. Because it would be cool, you know, if there's a cave with some goodies in it. Alright, so yeah, this is, where do we need to be? We need to be over that way, don't we? There's the other island, so we're going to have to swim all that way. I think we're okay for food as well, to be honest, because there's nothing here. It's just trees and grass and rocks. But there might be something here once the game gets more complete. You just don't know. That's what I love about games like this. Right, so that's not too far to swim, I don't think. Where are we on the map right now? We are here, so we don't want that one, it's this one we want. That's going back to the mainland. So this is the, yeah, this is the one we want. I don't think there'll be any containers this far out, but you never know. I mean, what if you found a container at on the bottom of the seabed? And you managed to loot it, it was very deep, and you managed to loot it, and you pulled out a voodoo doll of yourself. Excuse me. Love the reflections as well. Both on and under the water. It's really cool. But I think this might be the last island we're allowed to access. I'm guessing there's going to be like cliffs or rocks stopping us from getting into the area we're not supposed to go in. Do 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 do. This is a bit barren. No trees on this one. It's a bit steep as well. I think we can get up it though. Well, there are a few rocks about. Oh, and a bit of whatever foliage, grass. A couple of plants. Yeah, we are. I was guessing it's about 50 degrees, so right. Excuse me. Now we're going to find out if we can. Ooh, run out of stamina. Now we're going to find out if we can get over there. That looks barren as well, but what I'm interested in is that area there looks like we can swim to it. So am I okay here for, let me have another couple of those. Dee dee dee. Dee doo 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 doo. And I can still hear a few faint birds tweeting in the background. Like I'm in a forest. I'm actually in the middle of the ocean here. In between two islands. Suppose you'd hear seagulls maybe, but not finches or starlings or anything like that. Oh, we're not getting through this. No, we're not. Right, okay. So that's the answer then. The grid wall, yeah, the grid wall stops us, and it goes all the way down. Look, all the way down and all the way up. So yeah, we're not getting in there. Right. Clever. Very clever. I wonder how far I can swim out. Because, like, what game was that where... Oh, what game was it? Mad Max. It was the Mad Max game, and what the developers had done, they'd used an area for testing or developing or something like that, and they'd put it so far outside the map that no player could get to it, but some player found a way to get to it by glitching. And he got to this area, and you know, it was just a test area. But you wouldn't have known it was there unless you must have used something like Cheat Engine or something like that to know it was there. You know, give yourself God mode, fly around, teleport, that kind of thing. So, excuse me, it is a little bit disappointing, but not surprising, because that's exactly what I'd do. If I didn't want players getting into a certain area, they won't be getting in. And there might not be anything there anyway, because like I said, the developers are still working on it, so... I was just interested to see if it was possible. But prudently, they've put the grid wall all the way out. even across the ocean. Okay, so we are back on dry land, and the sawmill's going to be at the top of here. But yeah, interesting, really interesting. Love messing about like that. Oh, good. What do you bet? There's going to be some, yeah. I've been here before, haven't I? Yeah, I have. It's in this little lake. There's some more containers. Right, so, excuse me. This is going to be, we're going to go back to the menu now. That's going to be it for the stream. If we do another stream on Update 7, we're going to be just growing vegetables, making soup, putting vegetables in cans, doing a salad, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's coming along. Is Outbreak Island? It's really getting good, and I can only imagine what it's going to be like when it gets nearer the public release. So I think it's fantastic. Some really good ideas have gone into the game. Not that the, not that it's an enigma of cascading waterfalls. It's nothing new, but it's just done simply, and it's a lot of fun. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I will catch you next time. So very goodbye for now.